Howdy everyone, it's your buddy BP. Patch 2.2 is now upon us, and oh my god, it feels so good to have fresh content. I'm even doing my little dance. I'm in such a good mood. And you know what? I'm in such a good mood that at the end of this video, I'm going to open up some exotic engrams for you. Maybe I'll get something pretty sweet. So stay tuned for the end of the video for that. But before I begin, I just want to mention the other week I came out with a video talking about how I was thinking they're going to reset the vendor weapons, and it turns out I was right. Kinda, sorta. The weapons for the Vanguard Quartermaster and the Crucible Weapons Master, those are the same, but for the other factions, Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, it's all new stuff, and some of it is really, really interesting. You know, I feel bad for you if you missed out on like that hung jury. That was a really good weapon, but there is a ton of really spectacular rolls available this time around, and I gotta show them off to you. So let's go ahead and pay these vendors a visit. Future War Cult has a couple interesting things. One of the first things that popped out at me is this villainy right here. It has Head Seeker and Glass Half Full, and look at these combos. We have Perfect Balance, Reinforced Barrel, and Skip Rounds. Pretty sweet. I like this kind of roll. Some folks really like Head Seekers, some folks don't care for it, but Head Seeker and Glass Half Full, in addition to that, you can do some pretty serious damage with this thing in PvP. So if you like these sort of mid-range type of pulse rifles, this might be what you're looking for. I was also really impressed with this vacancy, this Future War Cult Omelon type of fusion rifle. Let's take a look at these stats. Check out that impact. It is insane. It's almost maxed out. Plus it has rangefinder, so you can boost up that range even further. That's some really impressive range. And you have a choice of enhanced battery or braced frame, which will bring down the magazine size, but look at that. It maxes out the stability. And of course you got Hot Swap, which is really nice for bonus accuracy for that bonus range. This is a really spectacular roll. I think fusion rifles are slowly creeping back into the meta. I believe, at least certainly these types of fusion rifles, people have been ignoring these because they're kind of a lower charge rate. But I gotta say, if you can get accustomed to that lower charge rate for this type of fusion rifle, you can do some serious damage in PvP. I have one like this. I have a Theson that I got back from back in 2.1. And I gotta say, this is a very impressive roll, and it's so cool looking too. I mean, look at that Future War Cult paint job and everything. It's pretty distinctive. Very cool weapon, and it is a spectacular roll. Definitely consider picking this one up. If you haven't really tried fusion rifles before, and you want to at least give them a second shot, and you're looking for the right fusion rifle to try in PvP, I say this is an excellent roll. This is spectacular. Definitely consider trying out this weapon. Dead Orbit also has a few noteworthy things. The Paleo Contact is still among us, but the roll is different, so if you missed out on that rangefinder third eye roll, then sorry, it's gone. But this is a very curious roll. Also remember, this is a mid-range variant of auto rifles. These went untouched in the patch. They weren't buffed, they weren't nerfed, so if you're used to this kind of auto rifle, you probably won't notice a change. But here's the thing. This one has hip fire, which gives the weapon bonus accuracy when firing from the hip, and it has Icarus, which gives you bonus accuracy while airborne, and also has perfect balance, oiled frame, and reinforced barrel. This is interesting because in the patch they buffed auto rifles across the board for hip fire, so this thing has bonus hip fire on top of the hip fire that auto rifles normally used to have, and they also buffed Icarus, so now it's even more accurate when you're airborne. This could be very interesting because it combines two things that they buffed in this new patch into one weapon. And that's a really... I won't lie, I'm kind of curious to try this out. I don't know if I'm going to spend the marks on it right away. There's a lot of stuff I want in 2.2. But I think this is still an interesting weapon to try out. I still prefer my older variant with the third eye and the rangefinder. But that isn't bad either. And if you're using something like, say, Imperium Bellicose, that would combo very well with Icarus. So this might be a nice weapon. Definitely consider taking a peek at this. Hung Jury is also still here. It has a different roll though, but it's not a bad roll. It has third eye, it has feather mag with single point sling, and it has life support. Also, it has two scopes that have enemy highlighting abilities. So that ain't too shabby. It's still not the PvE killer that the last roll was, but for PvP, this might be a pretty nice choice as well. So if you're the kind of person that likes scout rifles in PvP, and scout rifles have gone unchanged in 2.2, so if you like scout rifles in PvP, this might be a good weapon to try. Also, this Patch A shotgun is very neat. It has a linear compensator for some extra range and impact. You get rifled barrel on top of it. It doesn't have anything like rangefinder, but it does have final round to give it some bonus damage in that final shot, and it has knee pads so you can slide a little bit further while equipped. And it's pretty cool looking too. It's all black and white with the Hawkeye logo and your Dead Orbit Signia, or whatever it is right here in the center. Very cool. I like this roll. This might be pretty neat for PvP. Just do note that these shotguns have had their ammo inventory nerfed, so you don't get as many shots. But look at this thing. This can hold 6 shots in the tube. Very cool. This might be a nice shotgun for PvP. Take a look at this one too. Now right now you may be wondering, what does new Monarchy have that's good? And the short answer is, how about freaking everything? All of these rolls are spectacular. I mean, new Monarchy got all the good stuff this time in patch 2.2. I'm just going to have to go through it real quick. The Righteous 7. It's one of these mid-range types. Look at this. It has counterbalance and perfect balance. Plus it has reinforced barrel and oiled frame. Oh my goodness. And it looks sexy as hell with that Suros design. Tell me that isn't hot. That is a really nice auto rifle. The Appellant 3. Look at this thing. It has hidden hand. Last resort. I don't know too much about it. But look at that. Hand-loaded, small bore, and rifled barrel. That is pretty killer. I prefer these more higher range type of hand cannons. And hand cannons have had their inventory, ammo inventory rather, buffed. So you won't be running out of ammo quite so fast with these weapons. So this is a really nice hand cannon. If you like hand cannons in PvP, namely these higher range types, then this is one to look at. It's pretty cool. If you haven't tried sidearms out yet in PvP because you haven't found the right roll, this Conviction 2 is godly. It's a Hawkeye sidearm, so it has improved muzzle velocity, plus it has rangefinder and spray and play. Look at this, hand-loaded, high-caliber rounds, appended magazine, so you get more ammo in the mag. Oh my lord, this is like god roll for a sidearm in PvP as far as I'm concerned. If you have not tried sidearms yet in PvP, you absolutely must get this Conviction 2. This is quite possibly the best sidearm I have ever seen for PvP yet. I'm seriously thinking about considering getting this. I have a Jobber Hawkeye that's kind of like this, that's really good, but wow, this roll, I think this roll blows it out the water. Definitely look at this Conviction 2. Burden of Proof 11 is back. It's different. It's not full auto, but it has rangefinder and final round. Plus it has rifled barrel, and you got hand leg stock too, but it has that rifled barrel, so you can get that extra range. Oh man, if you still love those old school high range shotguns, and you want something like that from back in the day, this new Burden of Proof is a killer for PvP. Give this one a shot. This Antinomy 16, look at it. And it has surplus and partial refund, plus you get explosive rounds. Not too bad. It has injection mold if you want that extra stability, but personally I prefer explosive rounds. If you're looking for a decent arc sniper rifle for PvP, excuse me, for PvE rather, and PvP I don't think I would take this thing in, but for PvE this is really nice. Not too shabby. And of course the objection for it, and look at this. Counterbalance and rangefinder. Plus you have oiled frame and small bar, so you get more range and stability. That is just crazy. Of course, you'll get a reduced magazine size at the same time, but still, wow. I haven't really used machine guns a lot as of late. I've been kind of just going back and forth between either rocket launchers or swords, but this one might bring me back to machine guns. This is really nice. All of these rolls on New Monarchy are just nice. Who did this guy bribe to get all these excellent weapons? Wow, let me tell you right now, New Monarchy is the place to be for vendor weapons in 2.2. Definitely get your allegiance up. If you haven't got it up to rank 3 yet, you need to start grinding now, because you need all 6 of these weapons in your life. God bless you, new Monarchy. Alright everyone, let's go ahead and look at those exotic engrams. I don't have many of them, and they are from the previous patch. So I've heard rumors saying that, yeah, you will get upgraded stuff. So I'm really hoping, like I said, I got 2 pair of boots. I'm not expecting anything special. The body armor, maybe I'll get Lucky Raspberry. As far as this exotic engram, I'm hoping for that new sniper rifle that's a PS exclusive. I thought there was going to be like a quest associated with it, but apparently there's not. Apparently it's random chance. Well, I have this one, and I might get that sniper rifle out of this, or I might get something like a House of Wolves exotic. I really like those exotics, but yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and start with the boots. Peregrine Greaves. That's nice. These are at 312. Discipline and Strength, I would prefer something more like Intellect and Discipline, because it's for the Striker class. I usually prefer that build. Pretty cool looking, though. They light up, too, when you're in midair. It's pretty sweet. But yep, let's open up some more. Peregrine Greaves again. Somehow I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Like I said, I didn't expect anything special. I'm glad I got the Peregrine Greaves, you know, for the upgraded versions, but I don't know. Well, maybe these are a better roll. Let's check. Nope, in fact, they're pretty much identical. Yeah, that's my luck. In fact, I think the others were 312. So yeah, that's my luck. Maybe I'll do better with the others. Alright, let's go for the body. Crest of Alphilippi. Not impressed. Also at 312, it's for Void Armor. Intellect and Strength, that's not bad. That's not bad for defenders. It's got hand cannon ammo, sidearm, and of course Keeper of the Pack. From what I understand, revives take a little bit longer now. I'm pretty sure these still take the edge off a little bit, but yeah, supposedly they're a little longer. I haven't tried it out for myself. Not sure if that'll make this more popular or not. Should be interesting to see. It's certainly pretty though. But yeah, it's time for the weapons. This is where I'm really hoping I get something good. Alright, I got the special and the primary. I'm going to open the primary first and see what I get. Fingers crossed. Jade Rabbit, really? Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's at 311. Not my favorite weapon, but I will say that this scout rifle is really nice for PvE. It absolutely destroys bosses, and if you don't mind these sort of low rate of fire types of scout rifles, you'll probably like this too. It's got great range, it hits hard, it has Zen moment. It's just nice, and it has a mechanic that returns ammo to the magazine. I did a review of this actually, and what's great is that it's untouched in 2.2. They didn't make any changes to scout rifles. They're just as great as they've always been. So that's nice to hear. So yeah, at least that's not a bad weapon. But I'm really curious about the special weapon. So let's go. Let's take a peek at it. All right, special weapon. Fingers crossed, something good. All right, come on. Ooh, I'm so nervous. Make it something good. Ah, universal remote. Not bad though. Not bad. That came back for year 1. I actually like that weapon. So yeah, I was kind of hoping for maybe. And you know what's weird? It's actually a primary weapon. But, you know, whatever. I got, you know, other stuff too. Thanks a bunch. You know, now that I think about it, this is actually a really good get. They nerfed the ammo inventory for shotguns in 2.2, so ammo is kind of scarce. So that's going to make, you know, using shotguns a little trickier. And the thing about Universal Remote is because it fits in the primary slot, you have to rely on primary ammo, so you don't have to worry about, you know, managing ammo and stuff like that. Or rather, managing special ammo. You don't have to worry about the whole inventory. Well, you might have to worry about it a little bit, but this will make it, like, a ton easier. Yeah, okay, I'm actually pretty good. I'm thinking this might turn out to be a really popular PvP weapon, depending on how effective the ammo economy nerf works in 2.2. This may turn out to be a very common weapon in the PvP scene, so it'll be interesting to see how the community reacts. You know what? While I'm here, I totally forgot. Before I end this video, we have these Sterling Treasure things now that are available to us. Also, there's all these other things like new emotes, like the Do It one right here. You know what? I kind of want this one, but, you know, it feels like one of those tired memes that already kind of cycling out of the public view, I guess. I don't know. It just feels like it might already be stale. Still, I kind of sort of want it. It's a little pricey, though. But and of course we also have these dances and everything now. Pretty neat. But yeah, what I'm really interested in here are these sterling treasures. So you know what? I'm gonna buy one for the channel and open one up. I believe there's like a special little animation for it and everything. All right, here we go. Guaranteed at least an armor and something else. Ooh, white chroma. 2 of them. That's neato. And I got a helmet. Yeah, of course, it only starts out at 3. You know, I gotta build it up later. Kind of looks a little derpy with this shader. Maybe I can switch it out to my... There we go. Alright. Let's take a peek at that thing. Yeah, I believe when I get a full set of this type of armor, I get that sort of take and shiver thing. Should be neat. Oh, and I can use chroma with it too. And I got 2 white chroma, so that should be neat. And I don't have an actual roll on it yet. Oh, I do. It's intellect and strength. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend any more silver on the others. I'm gonna go ahead and take my new gear in a PvE. You know, just take it for a spin a little bit before I start shooting other guardians. But yeah, what about you? What do you think about these new vendor weapons we got? Let me know in the comments section. Also, don't forget to spank that like button if you enjoyed the video or you found it helpful in any way. Your support means a lot to me. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.